Hello, dear friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is news time again from this very good channel. Welcome back. How are you all doing? Hope you're good. I pray that God will be with you in your endeavors. Today, we have another update for you. And I want you to, after listening to it, you drop your opinion and suggestions you have so that Biafra will be free. And that's just it. Okay, let's go there.
Babangida Abacha, disallowed him. He died. So what I'm trying to say is that they were asking for the money to pay for the genocide committed against the Igbos in 1967, 68, 69, and 70. And personally, I'm not in support of that money. No, they shouldn't ask for money. Why? No amount of money that can equate Igbo man's life. Life is something that is so sacrosanct. Yes, so special as well. Then very, very unique, scarce. Yes, not easily come by. Why? Life begins at conception. When man and woman meet, you cannot buy life with money. Life starts at conception. Life, God tells us how life started. He's the one that breathed into this dust and life come to be. That's why we have two things, life and death, and you can't buy life with money. The life of Igbo man can never ever equate with 10 trillion. The loss, yes.
The life of Igbo man cannot be equal to 10 trillion.
I'm telling you.
Information reaching us now that the Finnish government now have disorganized the embassy in Finland after hearing that IBB said that the coup was not taken by IPOP, by Igbos. As I speak to you now, Samuel Ekpa, they are ready to free Samuel Ekpa now because they see that Nigeria government, case they fire against Samuel Ekpa.
Yes, it's all false. It's based on false allegation, deception, and deceit. Do you know why Finland is reacting? Many people would have, should be asking themselves, why Finland? What concerns them? The greatest ally Biafra had in the 1967, 68, 69, and 70 was Finland. Finland supplied all Biafran families with war materials. Yes, they use mechanisms that even beat the brain of the Britain, the French, all the Egyptians, Chad, Burkina Faso, and Algeria, all the mercenaries fighting alongside with Nigerian military clique against the Biafran, people. And they had the foreknowledge. They had the best knowledge of what actually transpired, went wrong from 1967 to 1970. How the war was fought. Yes, how the war was fought by going, against Ojukwu people. Because Finland supplied up Morocco to help patriarchal children of Biafrans not to die. Supply them with most nutritious food, one could need to fight malnutrition called kwashiorkor. So they actually played along. Let me use the word, I don't know whether maybe balkanization or alliance or allies with the Biafrans. That's why they know more than you and I. That book actually gave them more insight that those people they fought for were innocent of accusation leveled against them in the 60s. What an emotional practice. What an emotional embrace. What an emotional cooperation. How emotional it is right now in Finland that actually fought for Biafran people that were dying of kwashiorkor in the 1960s. And I can actually tell you that Ireland, if not part of the contraption that make up United Kingdom, they would have been fighting Nigerian embassy right away. An Irishman set himself ablaze in front of United Nations Secretariat in New York over the same war, over the same genocide against the Igbos. He poured fuel on himself after alerting the United Nations that some persons called Igbos in Africa were being killed, disallowed, murdered by the socialist Britain, who supplied Nigerian military clique with lethal weapons to actually exterminate the race called the Igbos in the 1967. And this Irishman died today. He died a matter just for the Igbo man.
He died for matter just for the Igbo man. Mr. Raf, one would say that Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel right now, is set to take over the issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because when the Buhari government went after Nnamdi Kanu flew to Israel.
Yes.
And the one said that Mazin Kanu have discussion with Benjamin Netanyahu, and Netanyahu now is trying after this IBB informations about Biafra. Netanyahu now is working in conjunction with Donald Trump. We saw where Donald Trump have said that they should release Nnamdi Kanu, that killing of the Christians in the southeast should stop. Do you think that Benjamin Netanyahu and Donald Trump have what it takes to put pressure on Nigeria to release Nnamdi Kanu?
It all points towards that angle of alliance, balkanization. The greatest allies we had in the past was Finland, Ireland, Israel, and some private concerned bodies in America, because I could remember one Captain Brown that was shot off the coast of Gabon and his airplane.
God himself in his infinite mercy has brought Donald Trump, which I believe that Donald Trump is a light, and God is going to use him mightily to wipe away. Right now, we will see very soon. As I speak to you, Donald Trump right now is ready to eliminate all these terrorists in Africa. And his focus now is in Nigeria. All the territory where the Boko Haram, the bandit, these headsmen who are busy destroying. Don't worry. America is coming for you guys. During the time of Jonathan, when Jonathan wanted to do this issue, the same Northerners stood against him. Say Jonathan want to eliminate the North. They refused for Jonathan to tackle this issue that time. If they would have cooperated with Jonathan that time, the level of insecurity in Nigeria, the level of insecurity in the North today will not get to this extent. But today, look at where we find ourselves. That's why I keep saying it, that the biggest mistake Nigeria did was to allow Buhari to be a president. Allowing Buhari to be a president has caused more damage to Nigeria. Under Buhari government, the Arab country refused 6 people that are sponsoring Boko Haram. 6 names, they released it to Nigeria. But as I speak to you today, they did not mention their name to Nigeria. In fact, they told Nigerians that they told our government that these are the set of people who are using Burundi change to sponsor Boko Haram. But as I speak to you, till Buhari left office, they did not mention one person's name. Tell me that these people are not the ones that are empowering these terrorist people in Nigeria. But you can hold Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, hold him there, that he will not go. You can hold him there. All these terrorists that are keeping doing all this evil, they are busy enjoying themselves. They are busy enjoying themselves. Kaba will tell everybody, anything everybody do in this life, everybody will give account of his life. May evil not happen to you. The cry that this man is crying for his dear life, seeking for 100 million contribution from Nigerians. It doesn't matter whether you are Yoruba. It doesn't matter whether you are Igbo. It doesn't matter whether you are Hausa. It doesn't matter whether you be Efik. It doesn't matter whether you are Ibibio. All this man needs now is help. They have given, you can see the way they are threatening him. They are pointing gun at him. That if you don't bring that 100 million, they are going to waste him. May God come to your rescue. May God rescue you. And you that say amen, may you never encounter evil. May your family member never encounter evil.